Do you want to walk from the Acropolis to Ancient Agora, the second most important archaeological site in Athens? Let me show you the fastest and most picturesque way. Come along. Right now I'm at the northwest entrance and exit. So this is where people come out from the Acropolis, and over there is the entrance, and this is the exit that you should take if you want to go to the Ancient Agora, because otherwise if you choose the south entrance then you will have to walk again. You can walk, but you have to go to a completely different direction, and even you can take the metro. So let's walk out of the Acropolis. The first thing that you see coming out of the exit of the Acropolis is some ancient guys here, which are, I don't think they look a lot like Greeks, more like Romans, but doesn't matter. And then you see the brand new museum shop, which opened a bit, I think about a month ago. It's totally brand new. And then we hit another very important site at the exit of the Acropolis. This is the Areopagus Hill. It's right over there. So why this is important? Because it served as the criminal court for ancient Athens. All the crimes, murders were judged here. And also this is quite significant for the Christianity, because Apostle Paul came here in 50 AD or 51 AD, because I think came twice to Athens, if I'm not wrong. And he preached about the unknown world because the Athenians, the ancient Greeks, were very worried that they will forget a god, a goddess, a nymph, whatever, so the deity. So they made altars for all gods, and one of the altars was about the ancient, the unknown world. So when Apostle Paul came here, because this was a congregation area for ancient Greeks, he spoke about this unknown world. Unknown gods, sorry. So this is his speech in Hellenistic Greek. It says "Σταθείς δε ο Παύλος εν μέσω του Αρίου Πάγου έφη άντρες." So he says in translation, Apostle Paul standing in the middle of Areopagus, he said, "Άνδρες Αθηναίοι κατά πάντα ως δις δαιμόνες στερούς ημάς θεωρώ, men of Athens," and he said all that. I'm not going to read all that to you, but let's check out the rock. It's free. It's just a little bit hot again today. I forgot to tell you that it is Sunday. It's the 27th of June here in Athens. We have been having a horrible heat wave. For the last week it's been 41, 42 Celsius, that's Fahrenheit 102 and 3, I think. And it has been quite difficult, especially for elderly or for people who are not used to this kind of temperatures. To be honest, nobody gets used to that kind of temperatures. Anyway, so today is slightly better. This is the Philopappou Hill, Pnika and Mousson, Pnika Mousson over there. So let's continue a little bit here. And you get this spectacular view of the Acropolis. Here you can see the Propylaea, that's the entrance to the main archaeological site. So from there you go all the way down, and that's the exit, that's where we came from. So so I'm bringing you this way because you will be able to see the Ancient Agora from above. Oh, forgot to tell you, it's very slippery. And although I'm in my hiking shoes, I managed to sleep. There is Pnika. This is where the ancient Athenians were voting for whatever law they had in mind. Here, this is a lovely spot for sunset. So you see the two hills across from the Acropolis. This is the Aigaleio mountain where the sun sets in Athens, right behind this mountain. And this is Athens, the modern one. Acropolis on the back. It's not very clean here. A lot of tourists, a lot of people smoking, and they leave everything here. Thank you very much for that. Lycabettus. And this is the Ancient Agora. Okay, I'm not going to walk over there because it's quite tricky. You have to have very good shoes. But straight ahead, you see the Stoa of Attalos. That's a reconstruction from the ancient building. It was built around late 50s, if I remember correctly. And over there is the magnificent, really stunning temple of Hephaestus over there. So, and straight ahead, in front of the Stoa of Attalos, is the 1,000 years old Byzantine church of Solakis. So that's it. So here you can come for sunset. As I said, pay a visit to the hill where Apostle Paul came. See panoramic views of Athens, right? It's really spectacular, although right now it's quite hot. And so let's continue our way to the Ancient Agora. Back at the base of the Areopagus, heading now towards Plaka and the Ancient Agora. So from here you will go this way. Done. Let's walk. You will probably think, oh my god, this is all closed, where does that lead? Don't worry, this is the way you're going, and both ways are all fenced up because it's the archaeological site. This side is the Ancient Agora there, and this side is the Acropolis. So they are, all those sides were connected, of course, in the ancient times, and especially when it comes to Eleusinian mysteries. Oh my god, I have to wear my my sunglasses. So the sun is really very hot. Okay, now I have to take them off. So I was saying that in the Eleusinian mysteries, the group would start from the Acropolis through the Panathinaik Street, which means all Athenian, Pan-Athenian, through the Keramikos archaeological site to the Areopagus Sacred Street, and they would stop at the temple of Aphrodite. That's about 8 kilometers from the center, from here. They would do their thing there, probably leave some food, sacrifice a small animal, I'm not sure, and then walk the rest of about 15-16 kilometers to Elefsina. So all that is connected. Don't think of them like separate entities and entities. Sorry, they were all serving a purpose to serve the gods, to honor the gods, the ancient gods, and to show how and follow their traditions. So you come here, you see, as I said, this is the Ancient Agora, and you think, oh my god, why there is no entrance? There used to be an entrance here, but that means, you know, double shifts, more double money, and then because this is a small one, you couldn't, it's not easily to control all the crowds, so they closed this entrance You see here it says Ancient Agora, and now you have to go all around. But it's very easy, I'll show you. The good thing with this walk is that you pass by very nice other monuments and archaeological sites. And there's also a couple of very nice cafes that you can have a coffee. Because if you have already been for an hour or 2 hours on the Acropolis and it's summer, after that you only want to do is just stay somewhere, have a drink, a cold coffee, and get your powers back. So you see here, you see there's another fence there, it's closed. And so all that part is Western Athens. As I said, this is the mountain over there that the sun sets. But let's go on. So, okay, we get here and you see there's houses. It looks like this pedestrian, where it does go, if you go straight ahead, you enter to an hhticket, which is a lovely place, you should go. But if you want to go to Ancient Agora, like all the other guys go, you turn left here. And you just, but the thing is that if you have knee issues, yeah, that's a problem. And not only knee issues, but they are also very slippery. Look at that. You see how they are? And you have to be careful. Because it's downhill and slippery, but it's nice. So from there, you reach this street here. This is much better. Walk here. This is Plaka, guys, right? On the left, part of Ancient Agora. So this is very, very traditional old Athenian house with its lemon trees, a nice small church. Not sure where this is dedicated to. It says, hold on, it's Agia Anna, Saint Anna. And here you can see nice golden handmade things you can wear and look like an ancient Athenian. And here we get to the first very nice spot that I was telling you about. So let me see how I'm gonna manage this without breaking my leg. Ancient Agora on the left hand, lovely coffee shop, and I've come here for dinners with friends, and you can have a spectacular sunset, believe it or not, because as you can see here, there is the temple, the church, and there it's the mountain that I've been telling you about, and this is where it sits. So how do we call it? This is Dioskouroi Street, and this is the cafe Dioskouroi, and it's an all-day place. You can have here anything from coffee, drinks, light drinks, ice cream, food, whatever. It's very popular, but it's very quiet as well. No music, so you can really, really rest. And here there's soft ice cream, still in a Plaka, picturesque Plaka. There's another little church here. This is Agia Paraskevi. And right in front of us, we're approaching another archaeological site. So at the end of the street where the Dioskouroi Cafes is, you hit the Roman Agora here. This is it. So Roman Agora was built about 500 or 600 years later than Ancient Agora, okay? When Romans had already invaded and conquered Greece. And that was built with donations from Julius Caesar, if I pronounce this correctly, and Augustus, between 19 and 11 before Common Era, before Christ. and it has this spectacular entrance. It's called Athena. This is the Athena entrance. The entrance fee is 10 euro to get here, and whereas in Acropolis is 30 euros, and Ancient Agora is 20. All those prices changed in during spring 2025, and they doubled the prices in most of the sites. So anyway, so you see where this is the elevator right there for if you have a problem and you want to go with an elevator in Acropolis. And what you see is the Erechtheion, is not the Parthenon. Parthenon is right on the other side. So this is the entrance of the Roman Agora, and it has this big stoa here. I'm gonna walk you all around because I want to show you two monuments in this place. So the first monument that I want to show you in Roman Agora is the Fetiche Mosque. This is it. That's the entrance. There is I think there's an exhibition about St. Paul there. That's a Sunni mosque, and it was built between 1668 and 1670, and it was one of the most well-preserved mosques in Athens, because we don't really have a lot of them. Most of them were destroyed after the liberation of Athens in late 1820, 28 or 30, not sure. So this is it. And here you see a little more ancient ruins. So what is Agora? So let's sit a little bit here. So Agora is a Greek word. It means agorevo, means make a speech. So Agora served a lot of purposes, especially the ancient Agora. That was where Socrates, all the philosophers would gather there and speak for hours about whatever problem, ideas, laws, issues they had in Ancient Agora. Oh my God, I'm probably sweating, but it's very hot. Agora was also a place where, in at least the ancient one, they had a Vouleftirion. This is where the members of parliament would gather and would make the laws, but also because it was quite lovely in the ancient times, the ancient Agora, mind you. They had it was the water coming from the Acropolis, the small river, and there was gardens and trees. Friends would gather there, just have a coffee, whatever they were drinking then. But also, finally, Agora was also a shopping center. You could buy fruit. I really can't go into detail, but the whole store of Attalos, the whole building that today is a museum, used to be a supermarket. It's by the way, it's two floors. The bottom floor is a museum today, and the top it's an exhibition museum, and you can see the whole of Ancient Agora. There was a similar service for the Roman Agora as well. So here is the mosque, and this is the clock of Kiristos, and that's one of the first meteorological towers all around. You see, there are 8 little winds, and there's a nice lady there making a hello. Hi. I'm making a video, and she has a question. Okay, I'm not going to film her, so yes, let's go about the question. Let's go to the.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
I'm recording you, but not filming you.
Just wondering when they open.
It's not open. I saw an exhibition. You get inside.
We don't know how to get inside.
They have a special
there's
exhibition.
the entrance is over there. You have to go back that way, and you see a big ancient entrance, and this is where you get in.
Okay.
This is a nice mosque.
Yes,
huh?
thank you.
You're welcome. Have a very good day. It's 10 euros per entrance. Perfect. Bye. So they didn't know how to get in. So I was saying that this was all around the tower. This is a lovely marble tower. There are 8 gods of wind. You know, summer wind, winter wind. I really don't know the names of the wind, but there are 8 winds. And all around there are sundials, is that the correct word? Where you can see the time, and it could, and inside there was water as well, but today it's dry, unfortunately. So that's another important site that you want to visit. And here used to be the Roman latrine, mosque, the clock of Kiristos, and here we have something that people really don't pay any attention, but it's part of the heritage. So that's another Ottoman monument. You see, that used to be the entrance of Islamic school for all those. My GoPro went so hot that I had to turn it off. So I was telling you about this monument, Medreses. So there's an Arabic inscription on top that I cannot read, but according to the translation, that was an Islamic school that was built in mid 1700s, and that was built like a Greek monastery. Looked a lot like a Greek monastery with a lot of small rooms around and a central plane tree. But today, of course, this is the only thing that has survived. There is, I think they use it today mostly for store things. See, this is it. The whole area was the Ottoman school. So let's continue. So this way, I'm gonna take you. There are 2 very nice taverns here. This is a museum, but in the evening, especially Platanos. That's my favorite one. So let me show you. I haven't visited the other one, just Platanos. So this is Platanos. Look how lovely it is. And this is the other one, which I don't know the name. So anyway, that was. So we're going back to continue. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go around the Roman Agora. And we're almost there, you know, in Ancient Agora. It's not far from here at all. It's, I would say, 3-minute walk. So I'm going around the Roman Agora to get again to the street that was coming from Dioskouroi cafe. And it's really lovely here. There's this, you see, placard from here. Of course, Erection again. Nice cafes here, nice places for lunch. But let's not get distracted. Let's continue. There is another. Let me show you this one. You see, the top on those 1, 2, 3 columns. There are little lions sitting. Can you see? So hot. So I want to show you now I can't say the word insignificant. Maybe I would say very little traces of it, because nobody nobody sees it. So this is it. So you would say, okay, that's a square, nice. Yeah, what's the significance in this? This, guys, used to be a mosque, and it's called Küçük Mosque. So Küçük means small in Turkish. Let me go under this shade. So I was saying that this is called Küçük Mosque because the big one is the Fethiye inside the Roman Agora. So if you're interested in Ottoman history, put that into your agenda. So let's go back, but I'm not going through this gate to the Roman Agora. I'll use this little alley, first of all because it's more quiet, and we'll give you a little bit of placa, although this is not the best placa alley that you could walk to, but it's more quieter, and you can definitely see here some traditional architecture, and someone has parked here as well. So this is Hellenic Federation of Employees of the Ministry of Culture. Okay, maybe you need to make some repairments here, right? So this is the Ministry of Culture house. So we're back at Dioskouroi Cafe, straight ahead back to the Roman Agora, the museum we saw earlier, and let me show you where we're going this time. From the entrance of Roman Agora, you can go, there are two ways. You can go through Areo Street here, and straight ahead takes you to Monastiraki. If you go this way, Areos, as I said, this way, you can get to the Library of Hadrian and see the other mosques, Dizarakis, and Monastiraki Square, where it's always very busy. This is your spot for a very traditional souvlaki, because everybody goes there. If you can avoid it, I would avoid it, but it's very noisy, a lot of people. Mind your own belongings, because this is where a lot of pickpockets roam. So I do not go through this way. I go at the end of this, the second one, because here we are again in the Ancient Agora. So I'm going this way, where it's called Vrysakiou Street. This is the back. Oh, I think they are doing something here. Cafe. But this is the back of the stores of Attalos. So straight ahead you find Adrianou Street, another very, very popular street. You go left and you find the entrance of Roman Agora. We will walk together. And why I use this walk? Because as I said before, this is so much quieter. So Areo Street is over there, but we continue. I'm at the end of Areos Street. I'm in Adrianou, as I said, and this is the Ancient Agora. The entrance. So Adrianou is, especially at night, you can't find a table here because it's super popular. When I was younger than I am now, late 20s, mid 30s, There were only 2 cafes here. 2 cafes and 1 tavern. That was it. And so we would come here because it would be a beautiful spot to be. But it would be quiet. Γεια σας.
Γεια, πώς είστε?
Γεια. Ναι. So there was someone guy says that we were waiting for you in Greece. And so, okay, you see more now of the building. It's quite huge, as you can see. The temple is behind the trees, you can't see it. And here is the metro that connects northern Athens, Kifisia, to Piraeus. So, as I was saying, there was just so few, but now it's fully commercialized. I suppose things change, huh? I can't really say if it's for better or worse. Just different. Ah, there's your train. And it's a train that I use quite often because I work towards Piraeus. So I take it from home, 5 minutes walk, and it takes me in about half an hour I'm at work. And we finally go to the entrance of Ancient Agora, and it is closed. It's closed not because there's a problem, or there might be a problem. Why is it? Maybe it's closed because of the heat, or it's closed because, okay, due to extraordinary weather conditions, heat wave, the opening hours of the archaeological site will be the following: 8 to 12 and 5 to 7:30. And it's the same with the Acropolis. And it also says that due to renovation of the main entrance, we'll enter from the entrance at Apostolou Pavlou Street. Ah! That's a new one for me too. So you can't come this way. So the whole video is wrong because the entrance is at Apostolou Pavlou from Theseo. So now I have to go to Theseo. It's not far. Theseo, it's just 100 meters from here. But I just didn't know that. It rings when it is half time and full time. Okay, and this is a newly excavated part of Ancient Agora. They say that the Pantheon used to be here, but it's still on work in progress. And here is the natural henna and the beautiful, beautiful temple of Poseidon. So let's go and discover the new entrance that is completely news to me too. So here you can have another look of the temple, the Acropolis, and Stoa Vatalos, and cafes here. This is food. Okay, looks nice. Has burgers for those of you who can't live without your burger. It's called Theta Athens. It says it's a cocktail bar too. So I'm still trying to figure out where the entrance is. I see some people going this way. Amazing. Making a video about the entrance of how to get to Ancient Agora, but I can't find the entrance. Where I think there it is. It's a nice tree. No, it's not. So here is the Theseo area. It's a nice small neighborhood of Athens. Across from the Ancient Agora and the Keramikos, which is that way. No. Is this it? No, I think this is the entrance to the park. in near the Ancient Agora, but not the entrance. Oh, dear. All right. Yes, as I said, this is the park. Let's go through this way. So I walked through the park. There's an exit in front of me here, and I believe the entrance is over there. So there's a new concept about the entrance. So here is, as I said, Theseo. This is another popular area of my youth. I used to go to a club here. Every Saturday night I was here, and you have a beautiful view of the Acropolis, and I believe that's the entrance, but let's check it out for sure. Yes, that's the entrance. You see, Archaeological Site and Museum of Ancient Agora here. It's closed now because of the heat. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to one of those cafes, take some water, and get better because I feel so hot right now. So until they fix the entrance from the other side, the main side that I have been there forever, you can walk here from instead of going to Plaka, ask to Theseo. So you can come here quite fast, but it's gonna be under the sun, the whole area. It's about 700-800 meters long, no cover, no shade. Like, let's go under this nice olive tree, and you can come to this entrance. Otherwise, you can walk the route I did with me. If you don't want to walk, you have to go back to Acropolis station, take the metro to Omonia, and from Omonia change to Theseo. And Theseo from here is 100 meters walk. It's very close. Or you can do the walk I told you to do. Just keep in mind that it involves a little bit more work than I thought. In any case, if you're visiting Athens when there is not a heat wave, both directions, walking from Acropolis to Apostolou Pavlou pedestrian, or the one that I showed you, they are both good. So you make up your mind which one is best for you. Until then, greetings from Athens, and see you in the next video, which hopefully it will be from Ancient Olympia. Okay, bye, love from me, bye.